Hello everyone and welcome to the Fairfax Scene. I'm your host, Rachel Roth. In this edition there is something big, and I mean really big, going on in the city of Fairfax. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. Well, if you haven't guessed it by now, this edition is all about the Chocolate Lovers Festival. And right now we're at Fire Station 3 for the Chocolate Chip Pancake Breakfast.
Look over there.
This is our annual pancake breakfast. We always do it in conjunction with the Chocolate Lovers Festival. This is one of the events that we use to raise funds for a scholarship fund. Those are awarded to seniors to help them towards their college expenses. The Key Clubs are actually helping us in everything we do here. You'll see kids running around here in our kitchen. They're working there. We have face painting going on. We have Valentine cards being made, which is something very new this year. Meals for Young Mind is a program that we started 5 years ago now. The program supports elementary school children that have no food over the weekends. The program started off with only 35 bags a month. We are now up to 280 bags every other week.
Chocolate chip pancakes is a great way to start the day, but now we're at Old Town Hall. We've got 2 floors of wall-to-wall chocolate.
We bring Dishio cupcakes, cookies, caramel apples.
All our usual chocolates.
Yeah.
Now this is our 3rd year here, and it seems like it gets bigger every year.
We have, for example, my favorite, the chili caramel, fresh lemon, coconut, peanut butter and pistachios, and coffee caramel.
This is my 22nd year here. I can't believe it. Every year I say it's my last, and I come back anyway because it's so much fun. Everybody who comes for chocolate has a smile on their face.
We have little mini cupcakes that are made with fair trade sugar and fair trade chocolate chips. We brought all kinds of great products. We've got our giant peanut butter cups. Each one's a quarter of a pound. We've got all kinds of chocolate-covered Oreos, chocolate-covered pretzel rods, and all kinds of other delicious treats.
We use no artificial flavors, no corn syrup, nothing artificial at all. And we're selling it by the piece, by the box.
I wish I could eat all of it. We are carrying 12 different flavors, and we make our own ice cream.
We're from Lovely Thoughts Bakery. Today we brought some of our baked goods. We brought our jumbo cupcakes, we have chocolate dipped strawberries, we have really great Valentine's cookies dipped in chocolate as well. It's pretty much everything chocolate you can imagine that our bakery can make for you.
Good crowd, it's always a really nice show. People are really nice. We end up seeing a lot of customers that we've had over the past, so that part's really nice.
We've still got like the lavender, the cardamom rose, the bacon, and things like that. But this year we offered some brownie cake pops. That was Barbie's idea.
This is the Taste of Chocolate. It is sponsored by the Independence Day Celebration Committee here in the city. And all of our proceeds will go to help fund our 4th of July parade this year. We've got about 17 vendors and 30 tables here.
We really slammed it here early in the morning. As soon as the door opened, I mean, they're buying big half-pounders of this and that, and the butter almond crunch and the coconut cashew. It's going really well.
I've got push-up pops, I've got lots of cookies and brookies and brownies, and I have a cupcake bar today where you can come and create your own cupcake.
We brought, of course, a milk chocolate fountain, a dark chocolate fountain. We have strawberries, Rice Krispies treats, all things great in chocolate.
Our chocolates are imported, and we work here making them little packages for all kinds of occasions.
El Sabo is a co-op in Bolivia where everything is organic. It's pretty good.
And so we've got Cake Love Cake in a Jar. It's all about having it in a jar. Portability, convenient, and a resealable lid so you don't have to have it all in one shot.
We have a relationship with Mars Chocolate. They make an 18th century chocolate. It has cayenne pepper, nutmeg, orange, some different flavors.
I just like to get all the candies I can see, you know? Because I love candy. That was fun.
What we brought are molded and dipped chocolate items. We've got Twinkies, potato chips, gummy bears.
It's an excuse to have ice cream in the middle of the day.
Well, the ice cream always moves, but right now, for whatever, we're at a chocolate festival and our rock candy is moving. I don't know why.
What's so great about rock candy?
It's candy and it's sweet. Yeah.
We also have a Valentine you can buy. They're $5 and there's a coupon on the back of them that are good for 5 hogs.
This year's Valentine is a depiction of Pico's Pizzeria from back in the day. You might recognize the building as Bellissimo's Italian restaurant. To find out more about that very interesting building, let's visit the Fairfax Museum and Visitor Center. So Susan, I'm told that you might be able to help us learn a little bit more about what the building was before it was Pico's.
Well, I think, Rachel, this shows what is now Bellissimo's and the former Pico's as Ellicott's dry goods store. Before the dry goods store, it was a pharmacy, Taylor's Pharmacy.
Oh, fascinating.
So, good. So it's had a lot of different commercial uses for residents. Well, certainly Chocolate Lovers Festival are 2 of our busiest days here at the Museum and Visitor Center. We're standing in the Ganot Gallery and we're surrounded by our current traveling exhibition, Vietnam Combat Art. The works of art in the gallery are reproductions of studio pieces of art that were commissioned by the U.S. Department of the Army to record the soldier experience in Vietnam. We are pleased to include a new donation to the historic collections for the city of Fairfax, and that new donation includes letters written by a young man who graduated from Fairfax High School. So those letters really help tell a story that we weren't able to tell of Fairfax history in the late 20th century.
Richard Radcliffe was the landowner in the area, and he convinced the county fathers to build that courthouse here by selling them 4 acres of land for $1. And then he had the town drawn up around it. So this is the original town. Here we are right here. So he built this little house in 1812. So from the drain pipe this way is the original 1812 section of the house. And originally there was probably not even a full upstairs, maybe just a loft.
Let's take a look around this one-room building that's 203 years old and see if we can figure out what Henry Logan, the first owner, might have done here to make a living. Cobbler? A cobbler, yes, he was a cobbler, right. Yep, or a shoemaker, absolutely.
Dr. Barrett had 6 children. Unfortunately, her husband died at a very young age, so she always worked. She gave many speeches all over the country, traveled a lot. We have a wonderful 1920s kitchen, including all of the equipment. I love it.
Each month, a different member of the Women's Club cleans and maintains how the exhibit looks. And then, of course, on the Chocolate Lovers Festival, we staff the building, so we'll help people understand about Antonia Ford.
She was a beautiful, extremely attractive young woman, and they credit her with giving away troop movements. Unfortunately, those Yankees then grabbed her and threw her in jail, but her warden found her to be a very attractive young woman, and eventually they were married, and he is the Willard that started the Willard Hotel in downtown, and their son built the Old Town Hall over on University Drive and gave it to the people of Fairfax.
This building was built in 1878, and it was a one-room schoolhouse with 7 or 8 grades in it. And the kids were all little farm kids that walked to school every day and brought their lunch with them.
Not a hard part, multiplication, okay? Multiply that by 50.
We couldn't be teachers unless we were at least 40 years old. We made anywhere from $26 to $33 a month. We had to save part of our salaries for old age so that we did not become burdens to society. We were never permitted to leave the house. After school, after a 10-hour day, at least a 10-hour workday, we would read the Bible and good books, and that was it. We were not allowed to be seen out in public.
Just a short walk from the Legato School is the Fairfax County Courthouse. There's lots of activities going on here for Chocolate Lovers Festival. Shh, court's in session.
Still a thief and deserves to be punished.
Well, we're here on behalf of the Fairfax Bar Association. Every year we open up the old courthouse. We call this our ceremonial or historical courthouse. We love being in here. There's something about the element of this, the atmosphere, and the kids love it, the families love it. They all look around to see everything that we're talking about. So you give a little bit of history of this courthouse. And then we go into our first caper. We try to show all of the elements of a trial. We try to show that there's both sides and there's witnesses, there's evidence that has to be introduced, testimony from both sides, and let the jury then decide who's telling the truth and whether the defendant should be convicted or not.
The jury found Robin Hood not guilty.
And then our favorite is our game show, so you think you're smarter than a lawyer.
In Virginia Beach, you cannot ride this way. Okay, in Virginia Beach, it's illegal for a person to ride
On a pogo stick.
no pogo sticks, okay?
On the handlebars of what?
Don't ride on the handlebars, okay?
On a dolphin.
No dolphin.
On a unicycle.
No unicycles on the beach, huh?
On a unicorn.
One of those is right. So, D. No unicycles allowed on the beach in Virginia Beach. Huh? In Virginia Beach, it's illegal to ride this. You better
I'm PFC Ulster for the Fairfax County Sheriff's Office. Right here today we're doing child IDs. What it is an ID card with the child's basic information on it, date of birth, name, height, weight, just physical characteristics. Then they do a thumbprint. It's going to be the right thumbprint, and also a picture ID. This is for the parents in case the child goes missing and they need us to help find them.
What we have here, we have some drunk goggles. Wearing these actually will simulate the sensation of lack of balance, coordination associated with being under the influence of alcohol.
We're here at the Fairfax County Circuit Court Archives, and we're open today on a Saturday for the Chocolate Lovers Festival, and just welcoming everyone to come down and see some of the historical documents we have, including George and Martha Washington's wills and a host of other documents. So it's a pretty fun day.
They took over the clerk's office in the courthouse.
Now this is the way to get around the Chocolate Lovers Festival. I'm here with the Fairfax Harley Owners Group, and they do a lot around our community. Let's hear about it.
We've been in Fairfax now for 17 years. We have about over 800 members, and we're very active in the community, taking part in the annual 4th of July parade, the Chocolate Lovers Festivals we do here. We do a show and tell at the library, and we do over about 140 different activities throughout the year. But just being part of the Fairfax community, getting out and seeing the kids, getting on the bikes and having a great time is really what it's all about, and that's what really makes it fun.
Well, the kids are having a great time checking out the Harleys, but there's a lot going on inside the library as well. Let's go check it out. Get it? Library, check it out. Oh, never mind.
We participate very heavily in Chocolate Lovers Festival. We have a number of puppet shows. Katie Puppets are performing right now. The City Fire Department has 2 puppet shows for us. Gary Lloyd does the chocolate-covered fairy tales. And we have Jonathan Austin, who does juggling and tricks and magic tricks. It's been great. A lot of people come into the library that have never been here before, so it's a great way to introduce the library to people. This year we're especially excited to have the grant recipients in the foyer. Every year there's a grant recipient, and this year we have 3, and this is one way of showcasing them.
Our group is called Pets Bring Joy. We're a nonprofit animal rescue group. We rescue animals either as strays or from kill shelters, and then we have adoption events at the East Fairfax PetSmart store.
I'm with Fairfax Host Lions Club. We do our vision screening, which is a great service to the community because they receive a printout, a prescription, and where their eyes are relative to normal. And it's free, it's for adults and children. As you know, Lions International is famous for our eyeglass donations and hearing aids.
we started a Cops and Kids Saturday event where we provide opportunities for kids and family members to come out to the police department. We usually set up a kids rodeo event, a kids cone course for bicycles. We even provide helmets for kids who don't have helmets or can't afford bicycle helmets. You know, community outreach is absolutely so important so that people know and understand who their police officers are and what we do in the community.
Carrie, we're from Emotion Dance, and today we're running the cakewalk for the Chocolate Festival. So everyone gets to dance and walk around, and the last person standing wins a cake of their choice. Woo! Thank you.
We're part of the Chocolate Festival again this year, and we're doing an event called Construct a Cupcake. We're accepting donations for Children's Hospital as part of the event, and we've gotten a really good crowd, so it's going well. Who doesn't like a cupcake?
That is such a beautiful cupcake. It could be in the Chocolate Challenge.
What's that?
Oh, so glad you asked.
This is the George Mason University College of Health and Human Services, Department of Nutrition and Food Studies. We partner with the City of Fairfax to put on the Chocolate Challenge, an array of fantastic amateur and professional cake, or cupcake, or sculpture.
We have been very successfully building a Chocolate Lovers Festival for over 2 decades. And every year it gets bigger and better. A lot of different folks have rated this one of the best food festivals in Virginia, so we have a lot to be proud of.
We hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the City of Fairfax Chocolate Lovers Festival. For the Fairfax Scene, I'm Rachel Roth, and we'll see you next time.